Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Waiting on me? Here we go, baby.
Oh, here we go. Are you there? I don't see you.
Welcome back from Azerjaiban.
Azerbaijan, 8 hours
Don
in
Juan.
the airport. Been all
11
over.
hours, middle seat, middle row, dude.
I don't want to talk about it. Well, the way there. Should I just get right into the way there?
Sure.
All right.
Hop into it, dude.
I had the old get to the airport, find
Wait, Azerbaijan. So you had your
no, I'm going there.
Yes, but this was your big judo tournament.
Big judo comp.
Big points for the Olympics, baby.
Big points, getting some points along the way. First time fighting since my concussion. So that was
It's one of your concussions.
Yeah. That was a freaking nerve-wracking thing. Because the last few competitions I've gotten hurt.
Yeah, you've been getting hurt, dude.
Yeah, disabled. And
you are disabled.
Still disabled.
Yeah, do they have a concussed division?
League?
Yeah, concussed league. I'm disabled. That counts.
Yeah, brain injury.
Blurry vision.
So my dad drives me to the airport. I say my goodbyes to the fam.
Papa Ferraro.
So Papa Ferraro parks his car to come in with me to find someone. We get in, finds out Turkish Airlines is on the next floor, but so we find someone.
You gotta go upstairs, downstairs.
So we find someone in there before we get upstairs, and they're like, he's like, "Could someone help him?" And they're like, "No, we can't. We can't help him. You got to go upstairs.
Gotta go up."
No one would help. And then, so then I get in. We go upstairs. We're zipping and zanging all around the airport. My dad's trying to figure it out. Finally, find someone at the desk. He just takes me to the desk. And then, I travel light, Jerry. I got my my backpack with my competition gis in it, and then I got the little roller carry-on thing.
Carry-on, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, no checking for me, right? I get to the desk. He's like, check me in. He helps me out. I get a good seat on the way there. Row 6, the bulkhead aisle.
Bulkhead, baby.
Bulkhead aisle.
A lot of leg room. Although you have to take your folding tray out of the arm, which I don't enjoy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Always takes me a minute to figure that thing out.
It does. It takes me a minute to figure out how to put it back. That's
Optimus. Yeah, it's like Optimus Prime coming in here, dude.
It's like the bionic arm.
Yeah, Transformer chair.
So I got a good seat. He goes to put a tag on my bag for carry on. I don't know why, but
Jerry, no.
Listen, he puts
no
my
tag,
bag,
Jerry.
He puts my bag on the weight on the scale. Have you ever had this? Sorry, it's too heavy. We have to check this.
Oh, that's a lie.
It's a lie, right? It was a bold-headed lie because the flight.
How much was your bag?
It was like 20-something pounds.
Too heavy.
Dude,
say, Jerry, I weigh 165 right now. You gonna put me down? You gotta put me under there.
You gotta put me under there. I'm arguing with the guy. I'm like, listen, I got a competition. I got my stuff to cut weight in here. I got my food, all this stuff. And I'm starting to sweat here, Jerry. I'm like, come on, you gotta cut me a break. I've traveled with this bag all around the globe and it's never been checked.
Something.
He calls his manager over, and then the manager's like, "No, it's dangerous. It's not safe for the flight. It's too heavy." I'm like, "What the? This is BS." So they made me check.
Somebody tune in with that because I'm not buying it. They got something up their butt about the checking the bags, dude. They love to check the bags.
They love make you check your bag. It's like
I get it because when you get on the plane, there is always the last 50 people
have to get gate checked.
The storage is now full.
Yeah,
everyone has to check their bag. which it slows things up. But you know what? They know this. Add 5 more minutes,
dude.
Like, you know it's gonna get filled up.
Yeah, it's going to.
Or make more fucking storage above your head, dude. Come on, people.
Yeah, you could definitely make it
it's not safe.
Cheaper.
So the weight, it doesn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense. But
unless all the bags were on one side of the airplane, that would make sense. But no, they're evenly distributed. Doesn't matter if the bag is 10 feet above you or 10 feet below you.
Trust me. I'm like sitting there like,
Gary,
it's already started, like all the
yeah, this
I'm
is
like,
the beginning.
here we go. This is and then I told myself I gotta just stay calm because I can't like control this right now. So I did really
I just watched Meet the Parents or
Meet the Fockers.
What's the first one?
I think Meet the Parents.
Meet the Parents. Yeah, there's that great scene of him in the end. Just get your grubby little paws off my bag.
That's how
Step
I
off,
felt,
bitch. Yeah, he just had it up to here. Oh my god, it's hilarious, dude. All I'm gonna do is take my bag, and leave.
Paws off. So I felt
off,
like get
bitch.
your bare hands off my freaking bag.
And he like slides his little thing in. So step off, bitch.
Oh. I'm like,
what I do is what I want to do, and what I want to do
is take my damn bag.
Take my bag, okay?
Yeah. Oh, so livid.
So they made you check it. Did they
check it? But they here's where they like eased me a little. They're like, we're gonna put priority tags on it, so it comes out. I was like, oh
so
yeah,
you can take the priority tag, shine it up real nice, turn that something sideways, shove it straight up your tailpipe, buddy. It'll mean nothing.
Tailpipe.
Tailpipe. I haven't heard that in a while. Right up your tailpipe, pal.
Yeah, shove it right up the old gas chamber of the plane. So then,
because then it's one more step when you land. I gotta go get it back. Or you could have been like, that is
because you're there, and you're like, I gotta wait for my bag, and hopefully
I packed for this reason.
Yes. This is why I would have taken a big bag. So
exactly. I would have taken
squished.
Taking an asshole bag, dude. Damn it.
But so then I get the help. They walk me through to the gate. No problems. Get through. Go through the security. Bada bing, bada boom. Get my waters. I get 3 giant Fiji waters for the plane.
Yeah.
Because I need to. According to my nutritionist, I need to drink a lot of water on the plane so nothing like retains. And I got my 3 meals already made. I got 2 ground chicken with quinoa and all these hot peppers and onions. And then I got
for the plane?
Yeah. Because I eat that stuff. Yeah. And I'm cutting weight here. So
I was gonna ask you about the meals. We didn't even do the meals.
Yeah,
you had your own meals.
I didn't do the meals, and I had a ice shaker bottle with everything that I make my smoothies with in there. So all I do is add water and shake the shit out of it, and then drink it like a caveman.
Yeah,
it's not.
You got a full 3-piece kitchen set and 6C or whatever you're in.
Oh man, 6. Yeah, I think it was 6D or 6F. I forget. But then so I get on the plane. 6.
What's the first? Is this the long one? The first one?
9.5 to Turkey, which they changed the name. It's Turkey.
Turkey. Oh, didn't know that.
Huh. Yeah, changing names. Apparently,
it's added a couple letters or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
A couple off and
it said like you fought for an extra A.
Turkey.
And then so I get on the plane. The plane takes off. Everything's copacetic.
You know how to spell it? How do you spell turkey? Is it just like regular turkey?
I think so.
And then it's added an A?
I believe so.
Minus the Y?
Minus the Y, add an A.
Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But then
they don't like never mind. They like their vowels, I guess.
What are they, Italian?
Yeah. It's an Italian state.
Now, so I'm on the plane and I pass out the first like at takeoff, basically. Wake up.
Did you miss your first meal, dude?
This was cool. Before I pass out, we're still like boarding and stuff. Excuse me, sir. can you read Braille alphabet? And I'm like, yeah, I can read the Braille alphabet. What's up? They bring me a full Braille book, Jerry,
Yeah,
of
I love the Braille book.
all
I
the
love
the briefing and
emergencies.
stuff. Dude,
They have every plane on there too.
I think so. They had they had pictures to like tactile picture grids to like guide you through. The guy opens to the right page for me. I'm freaking reading away like I got my own book on the plane. I'm so happy here. I've never had this happen.
Really? Yes,
Never been offered the book.
The book, Jerry.
Read the book.
The Braille Bible.
So I'm like, through the moon over here. He comes over, and then, but I'm like feeling it. I'm like, this feels really gritty and dirty and dusty.
Oh yeah, they've had the same book for the last 50 years.
How many fingers have been on this thing? And so I read some of that. I give it back. He shows
light reading. Yeah,
he got a little light reading. They show me where they got. I never had this either. They had the remote control where the button is on it for the call service. So also when he showed me where the button was, so I'm taking full advantage of that thing.
Ding.
Yeah.
And water, please.
Yeah, I was just drinking so much water. So I'm chugging Fiji's. I wake up like an hour and a half in. I get a fork. I eat my meal. I put it down. I finish it. It is spicy, Jerry, because I had all these hot peppers that I didn't know which one was which, so we just threw them all in. Woo, baby, I was sweating on that plane.
Wait, so you're a bulkhead, so you are right in front of the bathroom too.
Yeah, I'm right in
it?
front of the bathroom. It's like 3 steps away. So I am taking in a 9-hour flight. I must have taken 12 pisses, and
that's the thing.
Like dribbles.
They were like done it, dude. I wouldn't drink the water for that reason. Oh,
I had to, because or else I was gonna retain all this weight and get bloated.
Jerry.
I've never done this either. I usually just pass out and don't drink anything. But
thank God you're in that seat,
dude. If I wasn't in that seat, we would have had a real problem there.
That would have sucked.
It would have been awful. I hate asking people to move. I hate everything about that. And so I'm taking every piss I take is like that first piss in the morning, Jay. I'm like letting it all out in my bladder. It's all going through me. So then I get to Turkey. This is where it gets funny. So I didn't end up eating my other 2 meals yet because I kind of slept a lot of the plane. I woke up and there was only like an hour left. They're serving breakfast. So I get off. We land. I get off the plane. There's someone waiting for me, thankfully, but no one's speaking English. I'm in Turkey. You start to have that realization. You're like, I am in a different world right now. Like, no one understands anything. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and this too. I'm on the plane halfway through. I need to charge the phone a little. Go to charge it. Wrong adapter. I don't have the it's only the European adapters that you have to use there because you're flying to Turkey, so they don't have the US plug.
Oh,
so I was screwed in that sense. And I get whatever. I'm like, maybe I'll find one in the Turkey airport. We get to Turkey airport. The guy's like waiting with the wheelchair. I'm like, no, I don't need the wheelchair, blah, blah, blah. So he's like looking at my boarding pass. They start talking to each other in rapid Turkish. So I have no idea. And it sounds like an angry language. I'm like, am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong? So they're going back and forth.
Sit in the chair.
He brings me to this one chair just right outside of the gate. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? He's like, well, please wait. And I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And then they take me to, then we start walking. So I'm like, oh, maybe I got like 4 hours of a layover.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, maybe they're walking me to the gate. We stop along the way. I show them my chart. I'm like doing a charade thing to try and talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm showing them my charger. I'm like, I need blah, 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 the EU charger. So they help me find one at a store. So I finally find one. And then we're walking to the other gate in my mind. But then they put me in a seat in this like fake gate. Like there's no gate there, but there's all these seats, so it's like a holding area. And I just hear other people in wheelchairs. It's like the disabled section, and they just stick me there, Jerry. And I'm like waiting there. They're like, "There's no gate yet. We'll get you when it's ready." And here I am, like, okay, whatever, like, I'm just chilling. 3 hours go by. I'm supposed to board in like an hour, and I'm going
Starting
up
to sweat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going up to the desk. I'm like, my flight, and they're like, no, not yet. It's not here. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not here? It says on the app that I'll be boarding soon. All this stuff, and then finally, no one. Oh, and they call my name like 3 times, 3 separate times. Every time I go up, they're like, no, not yet. And I'm like, but you just called my name.
What?
Yeah, so I'm getting like confused here. And then I'm getting hungry too, because I'm smelling everyone with their McDonald's, and I'm like, oh, it smells so good, all this fried shit around me. So I'm like, I
hate the call because they sit you down. They don't get the blind thing because they'll sit you down and then they'll call your name. It's like, okay, where'd you sit me? You know what I mean?
Where do I go?
They never tell you where they sit you or where the desk is.
No. So
you always got to ask them.
I'm walking around until I'm bumping into people, and they're like, finally,
where's the desk? Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
And no one speaks English. They speak like 3 words. And I'm getting really hungry now because I'm used to eating every 4 hours. And I'm like, I don't have a fork. So I'm like, I need to find a fork, man. I need to find a fork. I had to so bad. I just walked out into the hallway and made a left and just started walking. And I would try and stop someone, ask for the bathroom. No one spoke English. And then finally I hear the toilets flush.
Yeah.
So then I get to the door of the bathroom, and it's a gamble, right or left. And I'm like, men and women. So I boldly go right. I'm like, well,
I would have gone right.
I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I made it to the right bathroom.
Are you looking for a fork in there, or you just got to piss?
No, I had to piss so bad. Yeah. So then walking around trying to see if I could hear like a food place or something to grab a fork.
Yeah.
No luck. Make it back to my seat somehow with the grace of God.
I would have been using the packaging from the EU charger, just scooping it or something.
I got so hungry. I'm sitting there. I whip out my meal. I said, fuck it. I start shoveling in my mouth with my hand.
Oh my God, dude.
Chicken, like spilling it all over myself.
Oh, it's the quinoa too? Oh, that's a mess.
It was a mess. Yeah, I'm grabbing handfuls and just shoving them in my face.
Now your hands smell like quinoa like and chicken. Oh, my God.
It was a mess. And then I had to go back to the bathroom to wash up, clean up my face. Job. Yeah. So then finally,
did you use the lid to the container?
No, I couldn't. It would have been too awkward. I was like, screw it. I don't care who's looking at me. I look like a
my God, American. You look like a savage, dude. Is that how blind people eat?
Yeah. I'm giving a bad name for orientation and mobility over here. VRT skills.
Wow, dude. I wouldn't have done. I don't know if I don't know.
I started thinking about like drinking it out of the container, but that wouldn't work because it would have just all shoveled onto me. It was a real debacle. So I eat my meal. I leave some of it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do here. So I take it to the bathroom and throw it out because I don't even know where garbage is at this point. And then, and I couldn't get the damn sink to work because there was a button somewhere and I couldn't find the button. I heard everyone pressing it and I was like, the guy finally helped me. But he didn't show me where it was. Yeah, it was a button.
Like, here's button.
Yeah.
Is that what he was saying?
I'm like, where? He's like, press. I was like,
that's a new one. I haven't seen that before.
I'm pressing the top of the faucet. I'm doing
Was it a tactile button or a flat?
No, I think it was a flat, like almost like a sensor.
Was it on the faucet?
No, it was on the table somewhere, like
on the counter somewhere.
Yeah. Strange. So now it's an hour before my flight, and I should be boarding, and there's still like nothing. So 45 minutes before my flight, I'm convinced. I'm like, well, I'm either missing my flight or I have a delay. I just fully gave up. I was like, whatever.
The app wasn't telling, or the app was saying on time?
It was saying on time. Yeah. So then all of a sudden, beep, 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 beep. They pull up in the
car,
go-kart, dude. And I get in the go-kart. This guy starts whipping. I have
Mario in the go-kart
so fast in one of these things. Like at one point he did this hard turn and accelerated. I almost flew out of the back. Like I grabbed on for whatever I could find. I was like,
oh my God.
and then these kids jumped on the back of it. And so they're like just cruising along and then they jump off. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And then me and the guy are like laughing because he was honking and I go beep beep and he'd go beep beep and like even cracking up. So we whip up to the airport or to the gate.
That's a fun job. He liked his job, dude.
Oh, dude, he was having a blast. We were we were going Mach 10. I didn't even know this go that fast. And he's jerking around and like stopping short and doing all this shit. And then finally we get to the gate. Everyone's boarding. So the flight's on time. And I'm there and the lady's like, hold on 1 minute. And I'm like, so I'm standing off to the side watching everyone else board.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to board first. And she's like, no, 1 minute. And she waits till everyone boarded. And then I got on. I was kind of pissed, but I was like, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
and,
I'm in a different country.
And I get to Azerbaijan. So 3-hour flight, quick. That felt like a joke after the 9.5. So
yeah,
I get there, people, and they bring the meal, spaghetti and meatballs. I was like, I would do anything to eat this right now. I shake up my smoothie. I put water in my cup. I start shaking it like a madman. I'm drinking like bits and pieces of fruit and vegetables. It was gnarly. And then I get off the plane. I'm so happy to land.
Some watered down fruit and vegetables.
Watered down fruit and oats. Just random shit.
God.
And I'm scooping the rest out once I finish it. And then I get off the plane. I'm so happy to be there. Like I made it, you know?
Yeah, travel's pretty much done. Yeah.
I get off the plane. I get through customs. They stamp my thing, blah, blah, blah. I show them my visa because you need a visa for there. And then I get to baggage and I'm like,
2 questions real quick.
Yeah.
One, see, this is where I get more stressed. I get stressed. The flying, that's stressful. But I get stressed getting to the airport and leaving the airport is where I start to get the anxiety.
So I was not stressed.
Are you the opposite?
I get a little stressed going to the airport, but I wasn't stressed landing because I knew there was a bus waiting for me to go to the hotel.
Okay.
So that wasn't and
that's where I get my anxiety. Like, all right, I gotta get to the bus. I gotta get to the hotel. I gotta find my room. That's where I get the anxiety. But
I get anxiety on my upon like if I have a layover arriving and hoping there's help there.
Yeah. And if you got a tight connection, that I've missed a flight for that, literally for the reason of having to wait for somebody.
Yeah, it really pissed at that point. I'm just grabbing someone, whoever's on my plane. I'm like, help me. And so I wait for my bag, and every bag that goes by, I'm like, my bag didn't make it. You know, just that feeling. I finally find the old bag.
Priority tag. Nope, dude. Your last one, dude.
Other people from my team are there now. The coach is there. And
that's good. All right, so you're chilling at this point.
So I've met with everyone now at this point at the
Then
bag.
I would relax. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was relaxed. I just wanted my damn bag. So then this is where it doesn't end. I've just traveled for like 22 hours, right? I'm exhausted. I just want to lay down in a bed. I've been like hunched over for hours.
Yeah.
I'm like sore, my neck's stiff. So we get in the bus and we're going to the airport or to the hotel. We get to the hotel. I have my own room, which is awesome. And it's like 3
A lot of people have to share usually.
Yeah. But the way it worked out, it somehow I just ended up getting my own. It was awesome. And we get to the hotel, we get our credentials for like the competition and everything. It's 3 a.m. there now. And we're checking in. Everyone gets their room. And then there was a mess up with my reservation for them. There was no like extra room. They put me and a girl in the same room and they're like, that we can't do that. That's not allowed. And
maybe if I was single, sure. Let's do this.
So now I'm waiting at 3 a.m. All I want to do is lay down, and I'm standing in the lobby, and they're trying.
What time is it there when you land? There in.
I get to the hotel at 3 a.m. So I know I have practice next day. I just want to sleep, and I want to get used to the time change. because it's 8 hours ahead there.
Yeah.
So I'm standing in the lobby. They're trying to figure out there's a language barrier. My coach is like trying to explain to them the invoice, like they paid for this room, blah, blah, blah. The one coach starts getting like frustrated with them and getting loud. And I'm like, dude, this is not what you do. Like, do not start like yelling at this guy. He's trying to help. And then they're like, oh, there's no other rooms. There's no other rooms, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm screwed. I'm just gonna have to sleep in the lobby on the floor. I'm just gonna give up right here.
Sleeping with you, coach. Scoot over, buddy.
And you're not allowed to do that either because it's called like safe sports. So like a staff can't be.
Oh, you can't be with staff either.
Yeah, dude. So it's a whole debacle.
Just took the safe sport, the whole thing.
I know. It took an hour and a half for me to get a room. So I didn't get a room until 4:30 a.m. And I finally get to my room and just.
They just had one. Or you don't even know.
They just magically one appeared. They're like, he's like in this whole hotel. It's a giant hotel. They're like, there's no extra room.
Give me the presidential suite.
Yeah, give me a penthouse over here. And finally they figured it out. They gave me a room and I was defeated. I got to my room. I ate a freaking rice cracker with peanut butter. I just passed.
That sounds miserable.
I passed out like 5 a.m. and slept till like 11 or 12.
Rice cracker with
Wake up to
butter.
8:30 to the freaking cleaning service coming in. Can we clean your room? I'm passed out in my bed like naked, and I'm like, no, I'm sleeping. Go away tomorrow. They're like, oh, okay. So I sleep, and then
I had the lady open my door in Charlotte.
Yeah,
I had the you have the little door, like not the lock, but above the lock.
The latch.
So you can't open the door. So it opens like an inch.
Yeah.
And she was knocking. I was yelling. Like these walls must have been soundproof, or she had a hearing problem. So I'm like, no, come back. Like 1 hour.
Oh.
Keeps knocking. And third time she goes to open the door and it just ka-ching hits the thing. She's like, oh, sorry. And then closes the door. I'm like, all right, well, I'm up now.
Oh my God. Oh, also on my flight to Turkey, the guy next to me, before we take off, he's watching TikToks on his phone out loud in like,
oh my God.
And it's like screaming stuff and this obnoxious music. And I was like, I look over basically like, is this going to be the whole flight, buddy?
Chill, buddy.
Yeah. And like, he didn't speak any English. He's just laughing with his friend next to him. I'm like, I'm going to lose
People who do that drive me nuts.
I was like, do you have no self-awareness?
Yeah.
It was obnoxious. And the second we landed, same thing. I was like, oh.
In the speakerphone with people in public.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Dude, come on. Put a headphone in.
Headphone, yeah.
Yeah, so that was
I like to just start talking to him.
That was my
hey, it's Dan, what's up? How you doing?
You want to take this over? Because I got some other stuff once I got to the hotel. What do you got?
Yeah, I don't got too much. I had the same thing boarding to, I went to Charlotte this past weekend for a Grind for Life skate contest. First place street and honorary first place bowl.
Honorary. Not honorary. You signed up for it though.
I signed up. I got in there, dude.
You did your run.
Fakey, and it was pretty pathetic, but
you did a pump fake. Did you drop in?
I did not drop in. I was rolling in from the thing. It was pathetic.
Oh, that's great.
But I got the first place trophy to get it. Oh God, I meant to send that to Justin. I gotta do that.
I'll tell him you got it.
Just tell him I'm coming for you, dude. Him and Nick. And you, dude. You have a golden bowl. I looked at the ranks.
I think I have 2 golds.
You have 2? You have 2?
Yeah.
You need 1 more to secure your spot, baby.
I know.
Got this.
There.
Pensacola.
That's
and then October. Got this.
Decided. I'd be at the December.
But no, I had the thing where I'm sitting at my gate. I'm waiting, and they start boarding. They're like pre-board. I stand up. I go find the desk, and then they're like, "Okay, yeah, we'll have someone come down for you." I'm like, "Okay." And I'm just like waiting there. A couple people go on pre-board, or maybe there must not have been anyone else. And then first class starts boarding first class. And then they're like Comfort Plus, which I'm a Comfort Plus seat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not waiting. I know it was a smaller plane, So the jet bridge can't be that long. Because sometimes you go through like a hallway and then you got to find the
and
jet
then you
bridge and you go down
turn into the
you
jet
can get like
bridge.
lost in there.
Yes, I know what you're talking
End
about.
up on the tarmac or something, dude, throwing bags with the guys down there. But I'm like starting to kind of get fucking American self-entitled pissed off. Like, dude, what the hell, dude? I'm like,
well, you
all right,
should
I'm
boarding first by law.
Because I also had to pee. And my move is I don't pee in the airport. I just wait till I pre-board. I run to the bathroom real quick.
I was doing that.
And I sit down and then I'm good for the flight usually.
Yes.
Well, that's what I was planning on. And I'm like, all right, I'm screwed now. And you can also get your bag checked because the shit fills up.
Yes. Yeah,
so
exactly.
I just like hopped in line. Someone was, you got to get the bag on there.
Yeah.
So I just hop in line. I just ran into somebody. I was like, oops, sorry, go ahead, go first. They went. She's like, someone's coming. I was like, I'm just going to go down. She's like, okay. So she scans my pass and I go down, find my way, waddle my way down there. But I was like, same thing, dude. I was like, I'm not waiting for everyone to board here.
Yeah, it's anxiety.
But I just got on. And then this is when I had the kind of bitchy flight attendant who was
oh, God.
Like I get on the plane. I was like, I don't know what it was, like 8C or something like that. She like takes him to the, she's like, I was like, I want to hop in the bathroom real quick before we take off. She's like, okay. I put my bag up. She's like, you want to go now? And I was like, whatever's better. And then she just walked away.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait. I was like, hello. And she was gone. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not taking a piss right now. So I just waited till I landed. But that was annoying.
That is annoying.
Did your planes have the braille on the?
No, I was looking.
Did you look? Yeah.
Yeah.
I talked about that, right? They got the braille on the thing.
Yeah, the braille on the thing.
Have it. But that was it. Other than that, dude, it was definitely, I had a lot of anxiety. This is the first time I traveled to a new skate park. Mm-hmm. Like I had done St. Pete by myself, but I had been to that park before, And it was smooth. It went pretty good, dude. Met some cool people. Joey, shout out to Joey at Skate Charleston. Did I say Charlotte the first time? Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, it was Charleston.
Charleston.
Charleston's got some fire food, dude.
Dude, I almost booked Charlotte. I'm on the phone with Paul.
My God.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to Charlotte. These dates. He's looking it up. He's like, all right, I got these flights. I'm like, South Carolina? He's like, no, it's North Carolina. I'm like, pretty sure it was South Carolina.
That's why I was confused when you kept saying Charlotte.
I keep saying it now. And I went on the grind for I was like, it's Charleston, not Charlie. He's like, geez, mate. Switched up. And the first time I saw a fully booked flight, no flights on Wednesday. I was supposed to go on Wednesday.
Really? That's usually a good travel day.
Yeah. And I was like, fully booked? What? But we only like a week out. And it's like a smaller plane or whatever. Like the CNJ 900s or something like that. Dude, these planes are the best because they're quiet.
Really?
When you're on a Boeing,
it's like
my headphones have to be at top volume.
Yes.
And some podcasts, sometimes I miss stuff. I can't hear it. The CNJs or whatever they are, fucking I got my volume at like 3, dude. Just chilling. It's all classic. Oh, these are so much nicer. But they are smaller and they.
Is it like a little air taxi though?
You're bouncing around a bunch
yeah.
in there. We had any turbulence, you're fucking shaking around like your smoothie on fucking 8C. But no, it was chill. Everything went good. I got to the park first day. The dude Joey was dope there. He helped me out, and then I just FaceTimed Paul. He gave me the rundown of the skate park. Got a little map. I had to call him later in the day. I was like, "Where's the ledge with the bank?" But I ended up getting it mapped out. And it was good. Got first place street. Had our boy Skateboard E was there. Another kid, I think Matt was his name. I don't remember his last name. I think it was Matt. It was Matt. I hadn't met him before, but he was like Dillon. Autistic, I guess. Matt Dillon?
Yeah.
Is he autistic?
No, it's an actor.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Might have been Matt Dillon. But
played someone
went good, went smooth.
He's in the outside.
And then they're like after the street, they're like, all right, next is adaptive bowl. Oh, we don't have anybody. Never mind, we're gonna go straight to men's. I was like, no one's in bowl.
Sign me up.
Went up, sign me up, dude. Get my guaranteed first. All I gotta do is drop in. I didn't even drop in. Pumped around the bowl a little bit. pump fakey, kick turn. We had Mike Rogers there always holding it down.
Yeah,
Dan,
Dan.
what's up, Dan? You made it, man. Stoked. Mike Rogers,
Mike
Vern
Rogers.
Laird from Bones, Ryan
Bones
Clements.
was there.
Bones Vern. And it was good, dude. It was fun. I had a lot of anxiety though for some reason. I was like,
well, you're on your own.
it must have been that. I mean,
it's because you got to get to everywhere, and you need.
it's just a little bit more
anxiety.
stress.
Like it's just there. Like you're like, no, subconsciously you're on your own to figure everything out. Even if there are people to help, it's like I still need to find those right people and stuff too.
Yeah, dude. But I got to this is the other thing. I showed up to the hotel, and it was I think like 1 a.m.
Oof.
I walk in the hotel, and there's music playing.
Oh no!
And then just this loud beep, beep, beep.
Oh no!
Beep. It sounds like on the waffle makers in breakfast when they're done and they beep that. It was that just going off. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I always go right for some reason. I'm go right, look, traveling around like, hello, nobody over there. I go back to the door. I go left. I'm literally walk around the lobby for like 10 minutes. Like, hello. I eventually start screaming out, hello. Is anybody here?
Anyone home?
Nobody, Jerry.
Wait, nobody at the desk?
No, so I go down some weird hallway. I was like, that can't be right. I backtrack out of this hallway.
The hallway's never
finally,
good.
I hear some lady kind of like come on to some cubby or back area. It's like, oh, hi, how you doing? It's like, do you work
making waffles?
It's like, yeah. So I eventually get checked in. She was really nice. She showed me to my room and stuff like that. Got me set up. But every single time I came downstairs, that thing was just beeping.
Oh, I
don't know what the hell it was driving me nuts.
Chinese torture.
And I had this. So next day I got an Uber. I Uber to the park in the morning, skate, and then I Uber home, and I pretty much just spend the time in the hotel room. Uber Eats, chill. It's only like 2 days. So I'm like, I'm not feeling adventurous. I'm not going out solo.
Good food though, right? And
Charles got this thing. Dude, every food I had was fucking.
It's a foodie city.
I had like one of the best burritos I ever had in my life, dude.
Yeah, they got some great.
Holy shit, this is good, dude. And I wish I should have explored more. It was nice.
Yeah, Charleston's a weird one. You kind of, I'm not gonna.
Everything shuts down at like 8 o'clock though. Everything's closed.
Not necessarily if you're in the right area because it is a college town.
I was downtown, baby.
Oh man,
in the mix.
Oh wow.
And the streets were like all flooded.
Really?
They got like you'd be driving, you just hear. It hadn't rained in like days, and cars just.
You are.
I was asking the guy because you're off the ocean and like
it's
any
almost
hurricane.
like an island.
Yeah, everything just floods whenever they get rain and hurricanes and crap. But
yeah, it's
even the skate park. The one section of the skate park was wet.
Oh, really?
Because the water just like the guy Joey, shout out to Joey again. He was the water just like seeps through the cracks because it was built on like a swamp.
Were they blowtorching it?
It didn't even matter. There was just like big puddles that when you clear them, the water will just seep back up through it.
Jeez.
He said they had some plan to fix it, but just a wet town on the ocean there. But she also said they filmed the what's that show? Not North Shore. Outer Banks.
Yeah, they filmed that in South Carolina.
They filmed it. The guy was like, "Yeah, I actually filmed that." He talked kind of like California surfer. Like, yeah, dude, they actually filmed that here, man. I was like, oh, really? I didn't realize Outer Banks were like islands off of North Carolina either.
Yeah, it is. It's like the OBX. It's
I was like, oh, it kind of sounds dope.
Like a road over the water.
He's like, it's like a whole other world there. He's like, I got a couple buddies who moved there and they just get lost, dude.
It's really cool there. No,
it did sound dope. We got to go there one time.
It's sick. It's a big surfing area too.
Yeah. He was a big surfer. Oh, are there a bunch of sharks out there?
Yeah, a lot of sharks. Outer Banks is cool though. I spent some time.
Oh, I had Uber to the park, come back next morning, get it. Oh, I go in the elevator to go down, and there's like this older guy. Thick Southern drawl, classic South Carolina dude. I was like, "How you doing? Yeah, good morning, man. How you doing?" Blah blah blah. I get in the Uber, same Uber driver or Lyft. I'm using Lyft. Have you ever had the same driver?
Never.
I've never had that. which I guess kind of a smaller town, but that was a first. And then I get home and I get in the elevator. Same guy from the morning was going
That's
up too,
wild.
on the
That's
elevator.
crazy.
I was like, wait, did I in the Uber? I'm like, did I have you yesterday? He's like, yeah. I was like, African guy. Yeah. And elevator, I'm like, did you come down with me in the morning? In the elevator, I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm leaving the ladies. I'm taking off. I was like,
Wait,
okay.
what?
That's what he told me. I was like, oh, nice, dude. Have a good day.
He's
But
late.
2 of the same people, dude. It was bizarre.
Wait, so 2 of the same? Not just
Yeah, I had the same Lyft driver,
twice.
and then the same dude on the elevator was going up when I was going up, who was going down with me in the morning.
That's crazy.
And that was pretty much it. And I came home. We were had to wait a little bit for my flight, and they called up. They're like, "Will Mark and Taylor Swift please come to the front
Shut
desk?"
up.
And I'm like, look at my head around, and some lady just kind of laughs, like, "Oh, I guess we got a celebrity on the flight." But it was not Taylor Swift. It was just
my
Taylor
God.
Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift's taking private.
But I did hear him at the desk, and they said it was a first class seat. I was like, "Is it Taylor Swift, dude?"
Dude, I wonder if it was. Are you sure?
No, she's got to be flying private, dude.
I don't know if it's just a quick flight though.
Taylor's got her own. She has to have her own jet. She's a billionaire,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? She's got to. I mean,
There's
maybe for some reason.
She's like dating someone from the Chiefs. Did you hear about
really?
this?
No.
She like wore his jersey on a show, like on
Chiefs.
Is that
Kansas or is
City?
That Kansas City? Yeah.
And it's this guy Travis Kelce or Kelsey Travis. I think it's Travis Kelce. And she wore
a football
player.
She
wore his jersey, and his jersey went up. The sales went up 400% overnight, and
what?
And he gained like 3 million followers overnight. And now he's like, everyone's like, Taylor put Travis on the map, like he's like and apparently at the game, like it was the most ever of like women between 18 and 47 were watching the game just because.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, it's absurd.
Wow, up to stock. Good, nice bump.
Like they played the Jets last night, and the cheapest ticket was $200, like in the nosebleeds. Like tickets enough to see like him, and it's crazy, Jerry. Like what one?
Wait, she's got to be like, how old is she? High 30s?
No, I think low 30s. Maybe
is she younger than like me and you?
No, I don't think so.
She's probably a little bit older, right?
She's either your age or older.
Gotta be like almost 40, yeah, 36.
I'm looking this up right now.
So he's got to be younger then.
She's 33. He's like 34.
33. Oh, okay. Oh, so he's a little bit. That's kind of older for the NFL, right?
Yeah, he's been in for like 10 years. Apparently he's like really good. He's like a kind of like a Gronkowski.
Did they get? Well, was he there when they won the Super Bowl like a couple years back or something?
He was on this game. But it's just crazy. That's crazy. There's a Taylor Swift in.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Is Taylor Swift on my flight, dude? Am I about to get fucking? I wanted a Taylor Swift bump, dude.
You should have looked.
Tag me.
You should have looked up her flight, her concert schedule. See if she was playing.
Right. But that was kind of
wild. But all right, so when I was in the airport or in the hotel, I go to sleep. I wake up the next day. I have practice. Eat like a little bit of food, and then I'm going back like early to my room because I'm trying to like get on this schedule of like being able to sleep.
Yeah.
My competition, because now it's Friday. It's Saturday now, and I weigh in Monday. So, and fight Tuesday. So I'm sleeping, or I'm in my room. I finally fall asleep at maybe like 1 a.m. I wake up at 2:30 thinking I'm lucid dreaming. Dude, I am hearing wailing beyond belief. Like this girl is screaming her head off. Like I can't even explain to you, ear piercing on my floor. Like sounded like she was giving birth. Like it was insanity. And I was like, this can't be real. And it goes on for like 2 more minutes. Like it's not stopping. Like like crazy,
screaming,
dude. And at first I was like so out of it. I was like, someone having like sex up here, like that loud, like this is bad. And then I'm like, no, that does not sound, that sounds like pain. And then I
Yeah.
call down to the main desk because I'm like, there's this woman like scream, like, is she okay? We are dealing with it now, sir. And I was like, what does that mean? You're dealing with it? Are you dealing with it? Or are you causing it? And then I hear like other people yelling, trying to like console her. There's like the whole floor is up now. I'm like, what? And then finally it like calms down and I just have to pretend like it didn't happen and like go to sleep. So that happens. I'm up. Then now I'm up till like 5 a.m. and then sleep until like 7:30. So I got like no
Ugh.
sleep. And then same thing the next day, go to practice, eat a little bit. I'll basically just like chilling in my room a lot. They have a spa, so I'm getting massages. Yeah, I got like
Mhm.
4 massages the whole time. And it was
Yeah.
like the best massages of my life. Like they were pretty
Dang.
good. And I so I'm like chilling, trying to go to sleep the next night. I fall asleep at 12:30, like ecstatic that I'm able to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up at 3 a.m. to fire alarm, Jerry. But
Oh,
like
fire. I
it,
couldn't,
it,
the sound was not blocking out.
it was a weird fire alarm. It was like very strange. It was not your average fire alarm. And I'm like, what is going on? I think I'm dreaming again. I'm like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to ignore it, right? And then my coach knocks on my door. He's like, hey, there's a fire alarm. Like, I don't know if it's real or not, but we're gonna go down. Like, you can choose to stay if you want. I was like, hold on, let me get my shorts on.
Yeah.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I
Yeah, I'm
don't know
not
what's
going
going on.
down with the ship.
So we're like taking the stairs and we're on the 11th floor. So taking the stairs down, we're like, and we have other people on the ninth floor. So we stop at the ninth
This
floor,
hotel sucks,
dude.
dude.
So we're on the ninth floor and we're trying to like open the door to get everyone else, like the two other people. The
Yeah.
door is locked. You can't get in on the floor.
Yeah.
So now we're standing in the hallway. There's guys running up the stairs. One has like a freaking fire extinguisher. The one guy's like, it's false alarm, like false alarm, blah blah blah. Like it's okay.
Uh-huh.
But that was just a coach from Brazil, and because he's walking back up now, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's a guy running with a fire extinguisher and guys with flashlights, like so out of breath, dude. Like they're like,
That doesn't look like a false alarm.
and then we're like, is it everything okay? And they're like, no. And I'm like, what? So we go downstairs, go in the lobby.
We gotta go get Brazil back, dude. They're
This-
gonna burn.
They get to the lobby and they're like, oh, it's a false alarm, but just wait. And so we wait in the lobby, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So this freaking alarm is going off for like at least 30 minutes. So now I'm fully
Yeah.
awake, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? Finally, they like calm everything down. They everything's like off. We get to go back upstairs, get to my room, go to lay back down. 20 minutes later, the alarm starts going off again. I
Oh
was
my
like, this
god.
can't be real. I'm like, dead. I'll burn in my room. I don't care. I'm staying. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm staying this time. I'm trying to just sleep through it. 10 minutes later, it finally goes off. Like it turns off. And I'm like,
Yeah.
so then the next day, it's weigh-ins. So I'm like weighing in. Uh, I'm like chilling. I'm 4.5 pounds over, but I ate breakfast and stuff, so I'm like good. Like I haven't starved myself once. I go sit in the
Mm-hmm.
sauna for 30 minutes, lose 4.5 pounds. It was crazy. It was the hottest sauna I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Like, dude, they had 3 levels, so if you get on the third level, it is hot, baby.
Ooh,
And
3-level
dude,
sauna.
and really nice. And then there's a bucket.
How do the levels just like 3 steps?
Yeah, but like each one's a bench.
Like a full bench. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
full
you can just
bench.
hop up 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on the second thing, and I'm on the top, and I feel behind me. I'm like, oh, whoa! And I go up
Another
to the
step.
top. I am burnt. Like my ass is on fire. To put a towel under me. I didn't have shoes on. I think my feet got scorched. It was very.
Wow.
And then I found the bucket that has the little dipper in it. and you just keep throwing water on the rocks. So I was just standing there throwing so much water on the rocks, dying. Like I did. Oh, and this is funny because 20 minutes, I do my first like run in there is 20 minutes. So I sit for 20 minutes. I am dying. Like I think
that's a long time in a hot one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass out. I get out, I sit on the little bench outside.
Were you by yourself in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there was a Korean coach in there. Like he was like, how much weight do you have to lose? I was like 2 kilos. And he's like, you should run. And I was like, fuck you, buddy. Like I'm done running, dude. My running is over.
You ain't wearing me out.
Yeah.
You ain't wearing me out, Korea. Nice try, buddy.
Me. Yeah, exactly.
The old you should run trick. Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah, because some other coach tried saying that to me too. I was like, "What are you guys like aspiring?"
Just trying to wear me out. Nice try.
At first, it got my head a little. I was like, "No, you're not getting in my head."
Nice try, Korea.
And then, so I get to 20 minutes in. I go and sit out on the bench outside the sauna. There's a shower there. I'm like, "Oh, I need a cold rinse. Like that would save me right now, dude." I'm like dizzy. Like I'm like doing the thing where you kneel, like. Basically squat down, holding on to the bench, thinking you can't stand up or you're gonna faint. Like I'm there, freaking hot, and the shower's on. I hear someone walk in and turn the shower on, so I'm like waiting there, right, waiting for them to get out. I'm like holding on to the towel wrap.
Yeah, like I gotta sit down.
I'm not okay.
That's the worst feeling.
5 minutes goes by, he's still showering. 10 minutes go by. I'm looking at the clock and I'm like standing there like I'm whistling at him. I'm like, hello, no answer, getting no response. And now I'm starting to get pissed, Jerry. I'm like,
are you wondering if anyone's really in there?
I'm like, all right, come on. And then finally I go to just walk in there because I'm like, I'm going to push this person out, dude. I don't even care. Someone grabs me and pulls me over and shows me that it's like 5 showers in there. And the one was just running the whole no one was even in there. So I waited like 20 minutes where I could have gone in right away. I was so
damn.
I was like, damn it. Like, are you kidding me?
Blindness got me again.
Dude, it got me so good.
That's
like
hilarious.
I was sticking my cane in there to try and find him. I was determined. And then finally
that person probably saw you, went and showered and came out and was like, oh, this guy's probably waiting for a shower. I gotta help this guy out.
And then the other people were like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's like leaning on the towel hook, like
this guy's waiting for I don't know, some kind of little signal or something, dude.
And and then I went and did my next 10 minutes. And then I'm like, I really hope this did something because I don't know how much more I got in me. Go check on the scale. I'm only like
gotta run, dude.
a half a pound over. So I'm like, oh, I made it. Like I have a couple more hours to just float that. And then finally go to weigh in, everything's good. This has never happened before where the guy you go to weigh-ins, it's from 6 to 7. I get there at like 5:40 to check my weight on like the official scale. There's no one else in there. The guy's like, give me your credentials. And I weigh in and he's like, all right, you're good. And I got to go early. It was like usually you're in this room like claustrophobic. There's like sweaty men from other countries, all their BO is mixed together. It's a scene there. It's like not
nasty,
it's
dude.
disgusting. You smell everyone else's diet. People are farting. It's disgusting. And it's like a sweat pit. And then it's gross. So I got to get out. I was like, better not be lying, man. Like I'm not coming back here because I'm going to eat. And then eat like a light meal. It was crazy. And then I'm like, I'm going to sleep early. I'm the only one fighting tomorrow. Everyone's fighting the next day.
What are your credentials?
Credentials is basically like your picture on a lanyard with like your weight class and like showing that you're like for the competition, and it gets you meals, like from the cafeteria. So
and it probably has like just like your number for your ID number and
exactly
log you in.
And so then I'm like going to sleep. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep early. I'm still not used to the time change. I fall asleep at like 11. So happy. I wake up and I'm like, I did it.
Alarm.
I slept. No, I'm like,
Let me guess what time. You fell asleep at 11?
Yeah.
You probably woke up at like 3:30.
12:30. I thought I slept the whole night.
I hate
Dude,
that
I
feeling.
am so pissed off. I'm like,
because in your head, once you wake up and you think, oh, I slept, so then you're like, I'm up now.
yeah. So
Right?
I'm up. Like, I'm not just up, I'm up. And I'm like, I don't know what to do at this point.
An hour
I'm
and a
fully
half.
awake, dude. And I have till like 7. So I'm like, I'm freaking out, dude. I'm like,
because you gotta it's to fight the next morning,
yeah,
right?
the next morning. And I'm thinking about my match. So that has me up. And then I'm like, dude, I'm trying everything. I started counting sheep. I was like breathing. I was just focusing on breathing. I was doing everything I could. And then at one point, I'm like, that's it. I'm up. I'm up. I get up. I start walking around my room. I'm like, can I just fight now? Like, I'm done.
Yeah, let's go fight right now.
And then I keep getting my eggs. I'm like, no, now you're gonna be up for freaking 5 more hours, and like it's gonna be like 8 hours till you fight. You're gonna be exhausted. I'm freaking dude. I started putting on meditation music. I'm doing everything I can, just trying to sleep. I'm freaking. I couldn't. I just couldn't. And then finally, by like 5 a.m., I fall asleep for like 2 hours and wake up to my alarm, and I'm like, motherfucker. Like,
I tried this the other day because I heard count back from 500. I'm like, oh yeah. I sat there, counted back from 500, and then counted to 500. And I was like, fuck, this doesn't work. Yeah.
I just counted to 1,000, Jerry. So I'm like, so I eat a little breakfast. I eat like two silver dollar pancakes, some fruit, and a cup of coffee. And then wouldn't
the carbs mess you up a little? I guess at that point
carbs are really good. You don't want
you're probably your body's
eat protein that morning because
that's what you're saying.
Egg is okay, but like if you eat like meat or something, it'll just sit. So it's not good. And then
carbs, your body just like probably craving that. And just
a little sugar and carbs is really good. And I freaking so I get on the bus, right? And we're sitting across from this Australian coach and then a fighter from Aussie. They end up
Korea over there. Korea, I didn't run, asshole.
I wanted to freaking lay in.
No running required, buddy. Nice try. See you on the mat, Korea.
This is where it gets crazy.
Dude, I would be yelling that out, dude. I would be like, Korea, you're going down, dude.
You're going down.
Brazil, you're on my list, buddy.
I got to fight Azerbaijan in Azerbaijan first match. So I'm like, oh, shit. Like, they're always really good. They're tough.
Yeah.
And
what time we at? Should we save this for next up?
Hold on.
We got to be at time. I don't even know what time we started.
We have
like 9:20
minutes. Let me just finish this story.
All right.
So I'm on the bus and
Gus.
and I'm talking to the Australians. We're talking about Vegemite. And
yeah,
the one girl ended up like she was a follower, like she watched the YouTube videos, so she was stoked on that. And then they're telling me about the night the fire alarm went off. So
I was gonna ask about this.
So this is where it gets crazy, and kind of
they were cooking up some Vegemite sandwiches and they burnt that bitch down.
I was convinced it was people smoked cigs in their room in there, so I was convinced it was that. And then
a couple Turkish Slims,
dude. They're talking about
Turkish Slims taste good, dude.
They're talking about how the fire alarm went off. She was saying how she was down somewhere else and went up to her room. She was going up to her floor, which is like the 10th floor or something. She gets off the elevator. There's all this security on her floor. And she's like, what the hell's going on? They're like, please, ma'am, wait over there. Like, wait over there. Like, don't go any further. And she's like, okay. So she's waiting.
Is she blind?
She can see, like, decent.
Okay. Okay.
And she's sitting there in a chair. All of a sudden, they bring a gurney with a body and a white sheet over the body.
What?
Someone died in the hotel that night.
Oh, man.
It was.
Wait, was this the scream? Did you ever hear what happened with the screaming?
That must have been someone who like found out their mom or something died. So they were just going ballistic. But this is the next night. Dude,
whoa.
Hell felt like the Twilight Zone. We were like convinced they had cameras hidden. They're filming like a reality TV show on blind people in Azerbaijan.
Jeez,
it was not okay.
That's strange.
That was heavy. I'm like, I was in a hotel when someone died. Like, That was wild.
Probably happens quite a bit, dude.
And then, not to breeze past that, but it's just dark. I don't want to linger on it, but that's what happened was.
Yeah.
And then we're going to the venue, random weigh-ins. So there's a thing called random weigh-ins where they select a few people from each weight class to check your weight, and you have to be within 5% over it. So you can only gain like 5% of your weight back. And
whoa, what?
Yeah, so I'm not like drinking water. I'm waiting, and it's like 9:15 now. The guy got lost. We're doing circles around Baku. And then my coach gets the list, but he can't download it because there's no service. And I'm like, dude, if I have to run in and weigh in, like, this is going to suck. Finally, like a minute before we got to the venue, he's able to download it. I'm not on the list, but so then I pull out my water, start slugging water, and get to the venue, and it's game time. So I'll save that for the next episode. But it was madness, dude. I had to stay calm so many different times, and I did really good with it. But it was hectic, and it was nuts.
Jeez, people dying.
And it was cool though. It's like a stadium. It's like a stadium seating and stuff.
Yeah.
It was nerve-wracking.
Dang, dude. All right, next step.
Yeah, next
jump into the fights.
Talk about the fights and some other stuff on the way home.
Sweet.
I got a lot still. It was some trip.
Oh, I should give a quick shout out to did you get the email?
No, I'm not signed into my email because I got a new phone, so I got to sign.
I got an email from somebody.
We do have a voicemail next episode we got to get to also.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
This JoJo. The name of the subject is Gold Jerry Gold.
Wait, what did they say?
Yeah, let me turn speaking rate down. You ready?
Yeah, put that against it.
Message header. Swipe to Dan at Forbade's Friday. Gold. Message header. Gold. Jerry. Gold.
Should I turn that up a little bit?
Oh, you're good.
Characters. Words. Lines. Speaking rate. 65%. Message content. Fellas. Unread. New listener to the show. First things first. Can I give an attaboy or shout out to my buddy Andre down here in Florida? He's a fan of the show and got me listening. Thanks. Dre.
Andre. Shout out to
Dre. Shout out, Dre.
Love the show. Specifically, I love hearing your adventures and capers. I'm entirely blind but pride myself on being somebody that wants to go out. And I've had to take some lump.
Oh my God. Getting a message from my lady. She's in Ireland. Sorry.
Love the show. Specifically, I love hearing your adventures and capers. I'm entirely blind but pride myself on being somebody that wants to go out. And I've had to take some lumps from the way people treat the blind out in the wild. It's been 5.5 years and I'm still adjusting and working on my mindset every day, but overall, feel really great. And I say all that because I look at the two of you and see two guys I am flat out impressed with. I respect what you've done, where you're from, and where you're going. So when I hear stories about your various trips and interactions with the public, they are not only entertaining, but I hope y'all know that it gasses somebody like me up. If you two, who I consider pretty advanced and super out there mobile, if people can say some wild and dumb stuff to y'all, then it can happen to anyone. It isn't personal, and there's no reason to get jammed up. Anyway, I promised to write in and ask questions. I'm 40, super into fitness and golf. Member of the USBGA, United States Blind Golf Association out of Port Orange.
USBGA!
Hearing younger guys who are active and have experiences they are willing to share, that's what I'm talking about when I say it's gold. Jerry, gold. Not the Vanya Ovaltine bid, but the show. Don't need to share on air. I didn't say much. Except if you guys remember to say what's up to Andre and his new pup Gator. Maybe. It's appreciated. He's a super good dude going through it like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Andre and Gator.
I think that
dude,
was
let's go. That's
all the best.
JoJo, thank you. That's freaking.
That was a great email.
Those are the messages that pump us up.
Yeah, that was fantastic,
awesome. Dude.
Shout out to JoJo and Dre and the new pup Gator.
Gator. I like that name.
Chomp him up, Gator. Chomp him up.
He's in Florida, right? Gator's from Florida. Or
I don't know. I'm just assuming. I guess Gator.
Yeah. Dude, that's awesome, man. Thank you. And BGA, dude, we got to get in that.
I was gonna say we got to get somebody on here. We should have Joey on here, dude.
Yeah, dude, Joey, talk about BGA, JoJo.
USBGA, dude.
JoJo. Call in.
The United Blind. What is it?
Blind Golfers Association.
Blind Golfers Association. United States Blind Golfer Association.
Yeah, USBGA.
Like PGA, but BGA.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I've done blind golfing once.
Golf. You know how I feel about golf, dude.
You go viral on golf. It's your most viewed video ever. Hashtag
Hashtag golf, dude. Guaranteed to go viral. A few people have sent me videos of the blind golfers and stuff, and I have heard of I had somebody approach me in a hotel I was like waiting out in front of a hotel for an Uber, and she's like, "Excuse me, blah, blah, I see you're blind, blah blah. Like you should join the USBGA or whatever." Like was pitching it to me. I was like, "Oh really, guys travel around and golf?" He's like, "Yeah,
pitch and putt."
Yeah, golf. Gotta have somebody on here. It sounds cool.
We do. It does. You gotta get the.
And I've been getting there's a blind tennis player out there. Had a video sent to me too. Yeah, dude, tennis, dude.
That sounds hard to play blind.
Yeah, that probably takes a bit of.
There's also the blind soccer now.
Soccer, I've seen the soccer.
Yeah.
So I think the tennis it can bounce twice, I believe.
Okay, there's probably a beeper or bells in the ball.
I think it's just the ball because you just hear the ball kind of off the racket and bounce.
No way. No way.
I think so. Maybe it's because the bell would throw the bounce off a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
A beep would help though. And then
but you couldn't have a beep with the. Think about how heavy that ball would be with a beeper in there.
Yeah, and then I think they do textured lines.
Yes,
like you could feel
that ball's got to be. I think they have that too. The ball's got to be light, Jerry. Light.
Yeah.
Gotta bounce, dude. Nothing like opening a container of tennis
balls. Best smell ever.
Very distinct. That chemical orange or yellow, whatever it is, dude.
Rubbery. It's a good smell. New ball smell.
New ball smell, baby. Yep.
Oh, that's a wrap. Thanks, Joe.
That's your wrap.
Thanks, Dre. Thanks for sharing. Everyone, tell your friends about the pod.
Yeah, going through it, man. It's tough, dude. 5.5 years in. That's still young in the blind world. You know, that's kind of what I'm at.
Yeah, that is
4.5, 5 years of being total blind. It's still pretty new, you know.
Yeah, get out there. Get out of your comfort zone. Ask for help when you need it, and don't be afraid. And yes, people are dumb, but you just got to educate them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
blind world.
Call in, leave your messages, text us, email us, and do us a favor. Go on the pods wherever you listen. Leave a review. Leave
5 stars.
Leave a review and leave a comment on the YouTube. Help that algo.
Leave a comment. They won't see this. Why is everybody commenting? Love that comment.
I love that comment. I love responding to only that comment.
Oh yeah. I always do. It always gets me. I'm like,
I know.
I use screen readers. Blah, 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 blah. I broke 1,000 followers on YouTube.
Let's go. Now you
finally broke 1K.
It's either 400 or 4,000 hours of watch time.
I need what? 999. Wait, is that right?
999,000.
What do you need? You need 100,000 to get the plaque?
Yeah, you need I
need 999. Wait, what? I need 99,900. Yeah, I need 99,000 more. Yeah.
And
Jesus, that took
that
way
Braille
too long.
plaque. Maybe they'll send you 4 like they did to me. Yeah. All right. As always,
keep pushing.
One love.
Keep pushing and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.